Hello, everyone. This is your reality show, and I'm still Adams here. And today we have somebody with us. We have a special guest. Her name is Precious. She's one of those beautiful ladies that came from Nigeria to Italy. And your expectations, because this is a reality show. Actually, I want you to know that there is nothing written down. She just have to come here, tell us what was her point of view before she came and what is her point of view now. And if she was in the position to advise anyone, what would she say? And what is her advice to people that are planning to come, that are here, and that are planning to even go back? So,
So, first of all, I'd like to say that my expectation when I was coming here was totally different from like.
so you didn't expect to come do this healthy jobs we do here.
I wasn't expect. I was actually thinking like jobs here are like more easier than the trade in Nigeria.
Wow.
Aside from the jobs, like I didn't even think I would come here to work because my mom was like, "Oh, I'm inviting you over just for a visit."
Wow.
And like if you feel like you stay, if you don't feel like you go back.
Yeah. That's just like me anyway. That is what I thought also when I was coming. We actually, me and my brother, we had tickets to go and to come back to Nigeria. And when we got here, guess what? My mom took the tickets that we bought and threw them into the heater.
Your first one is even good. You had one for going for. I had the one for coming only.
Like,
but when you don't like, we can buy
you buy. Okay, you were screwed before you left. Okay, no problem.
So yeah, when I got here, at first, like the first thing that came to my mind was Italy is just like an upgraded Nigeria, because everything was like, it wasn't like what I expected abroad to be, like the way people portrayed it to be. But though it's still a bit nice and better than Nigeria, definitely, I won't deny them. So when I got here, I couldn't go back because I was stuck, obviously. So
I don't understand. You were stopped. What do you mean? Because the guys out there want to know what you mean by you were stopped. They didn't allow you. You won't be allowed to go back. Okay.
Give me the option to go back in.
And then more or so.
Here, you're already here.
You have to go. You have to come and see anyone. All right.
Now, so it was like, you just wait. When they give you your document, you now then start thinking maybe you keep you on to go.
All right.
My mom is a bit persuasive.
All right.
So yeah, that was that and that. And also another thing I want to add is I had no idea. I'm not gonna be shy about this. I had no idea that in this country they don't speak English. I had no idea.
You know, for the viewers, let me quickly say something. For the viewers, one thing you have to know is you're right, you had no idea. But there's one thing I always say, if you are going somewhere and your purpose is more than the difficulty you're gonna face, then language is not a problem. For me, it wasn't that other factor, because I was like that's purpose-driven person, that my purpose was more than the language, so I just had to learn. So I think you're right, because a lot of people actually find that first thing to break through, and if they can't, they remain stuck there.
Yeah, I think that's like a little bit of what's going on right now, because I really did not think about that. It didn't even cross.
You did plan that?
I didn't plan that at all. Okay, abroad, yeah, English, okay, let's see how it goes. And then when I got here, I was like, I was even trying, when I got to the airport, I was trying to explain myself. So, because I came alone, nobody brought me. So, I was trying to explain myself, and the man was just saying he didn't understand. Like, I was like, oh, okay, interesting.
Wow.
Wow. And then, as time goes on, like, I mean, it's not.
And then what do you think now? You're doing some job. I know you're not just sitting in the house. You're doing something. What do you think about what you're doing in respect of what we do in Africa? What is the difference, and what do you think is actually not all that?
Yeah. I mean, first of all, I'm going to say one when the money is a bit like encouraging compared to Africa. Like, who would pay you? Like, if you convert in money, it's up to like 1 million in a month. Man, paying that one in Africa, nobody. But yeah, the job is not like I didn't even know that. Let me know that I didn't even know that there will be farms or places where they do fruits and all of that. I didn't even know that any of those things existed in like generally abroad.
Yeah.
So all my mind was like, oh, you work at the office, stuff like that.
So actually, your perspective, what you thought, was totally different. And you just came here and was
Who like portrayed it. You come from abroad, you'll be like, oh
yeah. That is. Let me not call you. What we're here to do actually is exactly what she is saying, because a lot of guys that I find out there, like we're out today, I see a lot of guys that are living at the train station. They just find a place to take their bath, maybe at a friend's place, just put on even their friend's clothes and take a picture and start posting on the internet, calling home to, even if somebody dashes the money, they send the money home just to oppress the next person, telling them they have something to offer and those guys don't have anything, pushing people to say that this place is far, is heaven, of which is not.
I couldn't believe my eyes when I saw people begging and sleeping on that, like, on the street. Because I felt like abroad is one place where you won't find such things. You only see it in Africa. But when I got there, I was like, wow, people sleep on the streets. People will beg. I was like, but there's no difference between, like, it's all not the same thing. The only difference is light, good road, good hospitals and all of that. Like, I know the difference is like big, like large. But there are certain things that you just see and you just like, what's the difference? What the use? Like,
Good. Now, for those the young people that are back home, young girls like you, what do you advise? Would you tell them, okay, many leave school to come here, many leave their shops to come here, many sell their some that even madam already, but they sell their shops, leave everything, and come here and start not even afresh, but even worse than afresh.
I left school actually.
Mm-hmm.
I was already in my second year in school. And my mom was like, oh, just pack your things. You'll decide, blah, blah, this, that. And I left school.
Wow.
So, first of all, for me, now I'm beginning to feel like that is a very, like, bad idea. Like, that was a very bad idea. I don't know. It could favor somebody else.
Yeah.
But for me, it didn't favor me actually because
wow,
I should have just finished school before coming. Like now, I begin to think like, why did I even why? I know in some ways it's also good because who knows what would have happened to me, like if I was still in Africa with all the bad stuff that are going on.
Yeah.
But seriously, when it comes to the school part, I felt like I should have just finished. Even aside from me feeling, a lot of people like told me that since I was already going to school, I should have just completed my education first. Even if they say, oh, what are you going to use the school in Nigeria for, blah, blah, blah. At least I should have gotten a very good result, a proper result that at least it would like be very easy for me to get into another school anyway. Because right now, if you ask me bring a result out, I have no proper result to bring because the first
you were at the middle of the stuff.
Middle, so I don't even have a proper result to show for it. But in school, if you are in school, just like be patient and finish and get your diploma, like a proper one.
You're not seeing anything straight because I did the same thing. So when I got here, thank God I got here a bit early. And what did I do? I just started all over.
That's too. Like if you get more benefits when you come here very young.
Yeah.
Because that's what I have seen basically.
Yeah. For the kids, it's actually okay because it's so young.
I was looking for school here. I went to superior. They told me that they cannot put me with the morning on. That I will have to be going to the one for the others. I'm like, I'm even struggling with the language. How will I survive? And then I was going to the exam. I was actually going to school and said like they had to stop me. They were like, oh, if I want to go to this one, I'll have to.
I did the same thing. So you don't see anything stress. And we just, you know one thing, when we say these things, when I'm trying to explain this to some guys, they really don't understand. They just think maybe someone is laughing, or you don't want them to come over, or you that have made it, you don't want them to make it or something. But the fact remains, we are all trying to make it. Don't think there is a rose somewhere, there is something fantastic somewhere. Just have to know that we all here, we're trying to make something out of nothing. And nobody will tell you it.
Actually, they portray that abroad. You think that, oh, when you get here within a month, you are boom, you've already
We did a month ago.
I'm not like we don't portray themselves to you. Like that was what I was actually thinking then.
Yeah, a lot of people think like that. A lot of people fall into the river. That is the worst part of it. They end up in jail. Many people come here and they end up, just they will get notes. They lose their senses. So there are a lot of our brothers in the hospitals and all that. So I thank you very much for honoring our invitation, and I hope to see you some other time. Okay.
Sure.
All right. God bless you. Thank you for watching, and I hope you continue following us. And don't screw up until you press that like button and all our notifications. So whenever we are here, you're here with us. And if you want to join us, also you want to share your experience, you are free. This place we welcome everybody. God bless you. Bye.